All right, fellow humans out there in TV land today, your old pal Danger Dan is busting out his brush and the Sumi ink, and we're gonna get a little messy, all right? No Sharpies today. It's not like they're sponsoring this anyway. So anyway, Sumi ink is my old favorite ink to paint with. I used to do a live painting performance with this band I was associated with called the Viennagram. Check them out anytime. Some really cool shock rock music with them. But anyway, I used to do a lot of splatter painting on stage and get us kicked out of clubs all through the mid-2000s. So get ready for more of that action. I actually don't have anything anyone's dared me to do today. In fact, what I did instead was I dared myself to draw whatever I want, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So this one's gonna be coming right out of the old pea shooter here. The old danger noggin, if you will. Now they call it Sumi ink because if you get it on anything, it's not coming off. So Sumi. So Sumi. But it is an ancient Japanese ink used for Japanese calligraphy, which is not what we're doing today. We're doing just doing a little doodling here. So I don't know, let's just go with a cool little wavy stroke. So ever since I was a little guy, I just couldn't stop drawing. It was pretty much the minute I put a pen in my hand, I just couldn't stop. Drawing on everything, drawing on the walls. You remember, Mom. In every single book and magazine around the house. I always draw in this one. So what we're doing today is a little stream of consciousness, which is like almost like an automatic writing, but with drawing. So I don't know what's gonna be happening here today, and neither do you. So that's kind of the exciting part. Right now I'm feeling like I have like a medieval page boy profile, some sort of rippling, wiggly mouth thing going on. All right, here's a motif I like to add in once in a while, which is ridiculous cartoon bones instead of teeth. Because aren't bones really just the teeth that are inside your body? Or is it that your teeth are the bones that stick out? Anyway, this is the least. I might get a little more sloppy and dangerous with it in a little while. But gosh, I like this guy so much. Let's do another one facing him. Do a face off here. No, not the Nicolas Cage John Travolta movie. We're not doing any movie references, no cartoon references today, unless someone wants to dare me in the live feed. Then I'll think about it. They take their face off. Face off. Wow. Yeah, and then they switch them. But yeah, no, just they have Nicolas Cage play John Travolta's role at a certain point, you know, vice versa. Nicolas Cage is the bad guy starting off. So when they switch faces, Nicolas Cage is the good guy? At least that's how I remember it. I could be wrong. That's all right. One of these days I'm gonna amp up my website and we can start selling prints. Hell, maybe even some originals. What do we have here? What could possibly happen here? I don't know, is that just a bed of bone teeth? Groundhog's Day, that was like 1 year ago, what, yesterday? To Punxsutawney. Yeah, we went to Punxsutawney like a year ago, me and my wife, safety Steph, and we had a great old time. 2 days before I was like, I had the bright idea. I was like, honey, what do you say? And she was like, yeah, you know what, let's do it. And we did it, and it was awesome. Oh, and if you ever do go to the Groundhog Day festival, there's a few things I wasn't warned of. Because we watched Groundhog Day like a week before that, and you know, like I hadn't seen it in years, and we're watching, we're like, oh, this is great, and you know, like I really enjoyed that movie. Big Bill Murray fan. Anyway, so we're like feeling like we were totally informed as to how Groundhog Day would go based on that movie. No. You have to show up at like, I think it's like 3 in the morning, like the night before Groundhog Day, because they literally pull the groundhog out of his like little tree stump cage as soon as the sun peaks on the horizon. One I remember was, I don't think anyone's gonna remember this, but this show that didn't last too long on Nickelodeon again. Yeah. The Tomorrow People. It was an Australian show, maybe New Zealand. I think it was Australian. Cartoon? No, live action. Where the kids figured out they could teleport. That's all I remember. That and that before Ren and Stimpy even came out, I think it was, they showed like the girl was watching cartoons and in the background was Ren and Stimpy. And I was like, hey. I think, no, Ren and Stimpy was still on MTV at the time, because Ren and Stimpy didn't start on Nickelodeon, they started on MTV as like an adult cartoon. I didn't even know about ice cube chewers until one of the restaurants I was working at, the manager was like, so did you know that the people that like to chew ice cubes prefer restaurant ice cubes because of the way they're made? And I was like, there's ice cube chewers? What do you mean by that? She's like, you know, people that like to chew ice cubes. And I'm like, yeah. I guess I had seen it, but I never really thought about it. Personally, I had chewed an ice cube is like torture to me. I'm all set with that. And there we have it. Sorry. And there we have it. So today on Dare Danger Dan, I just drew whatever I wanted. And this is what we got. So we got two kind of evil looking page boys with cartoon bone teeth, floating heads. Are they shaking hands? I don't know. Who's this guy? Weird Al? I don't know, something like that. Anyway, I don't really question it, I just draw it. And I had fun drawing it. I hope you had fun watching, and stay tuned for many more Dare Danger Dans, all right? We're gonna get ready for another sloppy ink painting, so buckle up and get ready.